third, fourth, and fifth grade friends. I am here to share with you another First Chapter Friday, even though it is Thursday. We are going to look at a series called You Choose. So you can find these if you go all the way past the graphic novels at the very, very end, the very last shelf. So all of these books have a star up at the top, so that's kind of an easy way to identify them on the shelf. So I'm going to actually read to you from the Stanley Hotel, but we have lots of different books. Lots about war. We have, this one's about 9/11. We have some about kind of like a Can You Survive series. So this one's about storm chasing. There's one about a zombie apocalypse. There's other haunted ones, other historical ones. I think there's even one about ancient Greece. So I'm going to kind of show you how a You Choose book would work. You can see on the front it says that you have 30 choices and 16 possible endings to this book. So the Stanley Hotel is a real place, and I'm going to read you the introduction first. It says, "You are trapped in a haunted hotel on a family vacation gone awry. What was meant to be a fun ski getaway in the Rocky Mountains has become a night of terror at the Stanley Hotel. A blizzard shrieks outside, and inside there are ghosts around every corner. It's late, and the few guests who are also trapped with you in the hotel have gone to bed. The living ones, that is. Are you brave enough to investigate who or what else might have checked in?" So here is a real picture of the Stanley Hotel. It says, "The first settlers arrived in Estes Park in the 1860s. Tourists began vacationing there near the end of the century. The Stanley Hotel opened in 1909. That's it? That's the most haunted hotel in America?" Your brother Alex snorts into his drink cup beside you in the back seat as the famous Stanley Hotel comes into view. "It doesn't look so haunted." "Just you wait," your dad says from the front seat in his creepiest horror movie voice. But you agree with Alex. As the car turns onto the road leading to the hotel, disappointment washes over you. All you can see are glimpses of a huge building with a blood-red roof peeking out among the trees. The Rocky Mountains rise majestically behind the hotel. Above the mountains, the sky is filled with ominous dark clouds. It's pretty, but not scary or spooky like you expected. So there's instructions at the bottom of each page, so you can see this one. It just says to turn the page. Your mom taps on her phone, frowning. "The weather report doesn't look good," she says, "for the 100th time since you've gotten on the road this morning. They're saying it's the worst freak snowstorm in years." "At least we made it to the hotel in time," your dad says, as he pulls up to the front. "I'm sure it'll blow over tonight and we can go skiing tomorrow, just like we planned." For weeks, your family has been planning the ski trip to Colorado. The only place your mom wanted to stay was the Stanley Hotel in Estes Park. The Stanley, more than 100 years old, had all the antique old elegance that your mom would like. When you found out about the Stanley's ghostly reputation, things got even more interesting. How cool would it be to stay in a real haunted hotel? You expect a dark, foreboding Victorian building with hanging shutters and creaking steps, but instead the stark white hotel sits grandly on the snow-covered ground. The dark clouds help with the ghostly mood, but you're feeling let down. Everyone spills out of the car as the hotel staff helps unload the luggage and ski gear. You grab your suitcase and casually look up, noticing the rows of windows down the front of the old hotel. Your eyes stop on one window. A shadowy figure stands in the frame. It's hazy, like a blurry picture. You can't make out its face, but somehow you know it's staring right at you. A cold wind blows across your face as the sun goes behind a storm cloud. You blink. When you look back, the figure is gone. So here's a picture again. The Stanley Hotel, and the caption says, "The Stanley Hotel has 140 guest rooms available year-round. Many guests have reported seeing someone looking out the window of room 407. "Did you see that?" you say, pointing to the window. Alex throws his skis over his shoulder and gives you a shove. "Not going to work," he says, grinning. "No such thing as ghosts. It's just a way for this hotel to make money." But you know you saw something. Shaken, you enter the lobby and cross the gleaming hardwood floors, walking past comfortable furniture to the marble and wood front desk. It's quiet. Too quiet. The lobby is empty except for your family. Now that you think about it, the parking lot was empty too. "Where is everyone?" you ask the desk clerk, trying not to sound worried. "It's the storm," the woman replies. "We've been getting cancellations all day. As if on cue, dark clouds pass overhead, dimming the lobby. Alex's eyes widen, and then he shakes it off and laughs. Don't worry, the clerk says, seeing your faces. You'll be safe here. There are a few other guests, so you won't be alone. Then she leans forward and whispers, then again, you're never really alone at the Stanley Hotel. Alex laughs, and the clerk winks. That's true, whether they're living guests here or not, she adds. Your mom puts her phone away, not hearing what the woman said or seeing your nervous reaction. What rooms are available, she asks. The woman smiles. You're very lucky. 2 of our most haunted rooms are available. Would you like room 217 or room 418? Most haunted, you ask? Like, just how haunted are we talking? The woman smiles again. Wait and see. So here's where your choices come up. So it says, to stay in room 217, go to page 13. To stay in room 418, turn to page 44. So if you would like to read more of these, you can find them in the very end of the graphic novels. Look for the stars on top. There's a whole bunch of them when they're all together like this. They're super easy to identify. Hope you guys have a great spring break and happy first chapter Friday.